Welcome to WatchMojo.
Yeah, that's me.
Hey.
Oh, no way!
Oh, no
you
way!
narrated?
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Tom Holland caused chaos in interviews.
I have my legs out because it's nice and freeing, but then my toes get cold, so I wear my socks.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be looking at the times where the Marvel star has been gut-splittingly hilarious and caused a bit of carnage during interviews. Let us know in the comments what your favourite Tom moments are. Number 10. UK food versus US food. Tom Holland is one of the most likeable people in the acting industry, so will lap up any kind of PR stunt he participates in.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. What is root beer?
Lad Bible has a running series where celebrities try out some snacks, and it was Tom's turn to pit America and Britain against each other in snack wars.
Oh, I used to love toxic waste. Do you ever have so many toxic waste that you can't eat anything for about 3 days afterwards? You've burnt your mouth off.
Obviously, the British snacks won with some iconic entries like Jaffa Cakes and Greg's Sausage Roll, but one massive bombshell Spider-Man dumped on us was that he's not a massive fan of cheese.
I always wonder, who was the first person that went, yeah, I'll just try that bit of mouldy cheese? Who was the first person that thought that was all right?
We can forgive though, as the video is 4 minutes of purity, and we love it. Number 9, Madonna horror.
Tom, do you know Madonna? And I'm like, funnily enough, no.
Madonna is quite easily one of the most famous women in the world, so getting to meet her must be an absolute privilege, right? Wrong.
I take her hand, I sort of drag her into the dance floor, and as soon as I took her, I realised that this was a mistake.
Tom presented at the Oscars, and afterwards he went out to celebrate and had the opportunity to meet up with the holiday singer. After an awkward start, his friends threw him under the bus and said that Tom is an excellent dancer, and as you're about to hear, that couldn't be further from the truth.
She's so unimpressed that I just bailed and left.
After leaving Madonna on the dance floor, he rang his family the next day to tell the story, and his little brother delivered a hilarious unintentional punchline.
My dad is wetting himself, my mum is cringing, and then my little brother Paddy goes, "Who's Madonna?"
Number 8, undercover at school.
You went to an all-boys school, is that right?
Yes, yeah, I did, yeah.
Were you well behaved?
No.
One thing about Tom Holland's career that is very impressive is his incredible American accent, despite being born and bred in England. Having gone to an all-boys school and having no experience in US high schools, the 25-year-old thought it would be funny if he was to go to one undercover, but failing to understand British humor, Marvel thought it was a great idea and set the whole thing up.
They paired me with a kid called Arun, and I was supposed to be his brother or something like that. And Arun is an Indian kid, and when I came in, everyone was like...
His cover was already looking shaky when he was having to pretend to be the brother of an Indian child, so Tom decided to blow his cover for the sake of a pretty girl, but understandably, he just sounded like an insane person.
And she's like, "Hey man, what's your deal? How are you here?" I was like, "Well, let me tell you my secret. I'm actually Spider-Man."
Number 7, Doggo Love. Tom Holland is already one of the most charming young stars in Hollywood. Throw in a beautiful dog, and he is the most charming young man in Hollywood. His dynamic with his adorable Staffordshire Bull Terrier, Tessa, melts the hearts of all of us.
And we just had a lot of fun together. We really became good friends after this movie. And, sorry, my dog's being a bit of a pain.
When she joined him for press photos during his promotion of Spider-Man Homecoming, the internet quite rightly lost it. Pretty much any Tom and Tessa moment is a great one. The dog love is not just reserved for his own though, there are many interviews or PR clips of him interacting with puppies, and it's just as hilarious and awesome to watch.
No, I probably would, Oh, I know. What was the question again? Probably just play with puppies all day, like I'm doing right now.
Number 6, the Hemsworths.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, okay, sure.
We all have that one friend that refuses to be complimentary to the other, no matter how hard you push them. Well, this interview is exactly that situation. Tom was with Chris Hemsworth, and the pair were promoting their own respective films and duly asked questions to each other, with the answers containing the usual array of comedy. However, the Marvel star stole the show when asked who his favourite actor was. Naturally, he had to make some sort of joke.
Tom, who's your favourite actor in the whole world? You can say
Liam
it.
Hemsworth is up there, man. He's great.
He's great,
In the
isn't
Hunger
he?
Games,
Yeah.
is really good.
Any other Hemsworths that?
Luke Hemsworth's
Luke Hemsworth,
also
yeah.
super talented.
Yeah.
Super
And if you had
talented.
to have one more Hemsworth, would there be?
I think
Would it start with a C?
India Hemsworth has potential.
Chris couldn't take any more of it, so he swiftly moved on. But as we'll see later, Tom was on the receiving end of a similar joke in a separate interview.
Thanks, Tom.
See you soon.
Number 5, leg day. If you've worked at home during the last 18 months, you know the wonderful routine of answering a Zoom call in either your pajamas or pants. However, we'd like to think that celebrities would turn up in full suits or immaculate casual wear when they've been giving video interviews.
You posted this photo recently of your virtual press look. It made me laugh.
Let's have a look.
However, Tom has joined the pants gang and shown off his relaxed dress sense for interviews on Instagram, and even showcased this to Jimmy Fallon, to the joy of viewers, but the horror of Jimmy.
Does he shave his legs, you
Look.
think?
I don't know what he does. I don't have to shave my legs because I'm like a prepubescent teenager. I haven't grown hair on my legs yet.
We'd probably get the same reaction if we did this with our bosses.
You don't wear pants, but you do wear socks, though.
Yeah, because it's cold.
Number 4, Chris Pratt chaos.
What's your name?
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
As we've already discussed, it's fairly common to have that one friend who refuses to hand out praise to others, and Tom Holland was that friend. But it seems like karma was truly against him with this clip.
Who is your favourite actor?
These are people he worked with you're talking about?
Just anyone. Of
Okay.
All the
Oh.
actors. All of them.
All the actors in the world?
Go ahead.
Denzel. Denzel Washington. Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
Chris Pratt was with Jimmy Kimmel promoting his and Tom's film Onward, so it was a bit of a surprise to not see both co-stars promoting it, until Holland popped out of the audience to ask a question. When he finally got his chance, Chris thought he would back up Chris Hemsworth and give Tom what he deserves.
Still with the Tom H.
Still with the Tom H?
Thanks.
Oh, wow. Hiddleston.
Number 3, clubbing with his mum.
And he asked me to grow as much facial hair as I could. Which is really impressive, by the way.
Now, I think we've got a picture of the amount of facial hair you
Get
grew.
ready.
Celebrities can be very extravagant people at times, especially when it comes to going out. So, the idea of seeing a film star go to a nightclub with their mum is completely alien to all of us. Unless you're Tom Holland. On The Graham Norton Show, Tom was describing the woes he had trying to grow facial hair, which brought him onto the topic of ID.
I went out to a pub with my mum in Kingston, and we had a few
Couldn't
beers.
roll.
He tells the story of when he went clubbing with his mum, who couldn't get in as she didn't have her ID, with Tom trying to explain the stupidity of the situation.
And then they won't let my mum in because she doesn't have ID. And I'm trying to explain to the obviously dumb bouncer that I came out of her.
We're pretty sure not everyone has been in this exact situation, but that's Tom Holland for you. Number 2, spoilers.
But did you let something slip in the past? Why do they think you're going to tell everyone?
I just tell everyone.
The 25-year-old man has an array of talents. He is an incredible actor, a talented dancer, and as we've discovered from this list, has a knack for public speaking.
Who among you is least trustworthy when it comes to the secrets?
However, like all of us, he has his weaknesses, and one we, and definitely Marvel, can agree on is his ability to share spoilers. He told Jimmy Kimmel about Spider-Man going to space and revealed that there would be more Spider-Man films on the way, to the disbelief of everyone.
I'd heard the rumor about the fake script stuff, and I was reading what I thought was a fake script because it was like Spider-Man's in space. So I didn't finish it, but I found out it was real.
It got so bad that during the press tour for the Avengers Infinity War, Benedict Cumberbatch seemingly had to become his agent, beeping every time he would get close to the line. Number 1, I love WatchMojo. Alright, this is a sorry not sorry situation. Usually, film promos are quite monotonous for actors. An endless stream of interviewers walking through the door, basically forcing the stars to repeat what they've previously said. That's why this wholesome exchange between Tom Holland, Jacob Batalon, Zendaya, and WatchMojo's very own Rebecca is so adorable and unexpected.
I love WatchMojo.
No.
Tom lights up as soon as he hears the name WatchMojo, and it just gets better from there. He actually does the WatchMojo intro line, and then asks Rebecca to do it for him with the cutest please, which then sends both him and Jacob into full fanboy mode.
Welcome to WatchMojo.
This is so ridiculous.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.